Hello, everybody. My name's Nick Sherman, and my app is Brewtastic. It's a brews and brewery app. A little bit about me. I'm born and raised in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida. I went to UF. Some hobbies of mine are cooking and food in general, computer, gaming and coding, and traveling. I'm going to Spain and Barcelona after this boot camp and for a much needed vacation, and so it's going to be really awesome. Elevator pitch, what and how of my app. It's an app that brings beers and breweries together in a fun way with a game to enjoy with your friends at the end. And why I chose it, I chose to do my project on this because I love craft brews and trying out new breweries with friends wherever I am. Technical challenge was cores. I was blocked with a cores error that took up, I think, a day and a half of my time, which spiraled into numerous other issues. And how I overcame it, I worked around it by keeping my API on the client side and not the back end, and converting my Sass file into just a regular CSS file. My biggest mistake was not making a Trello board and organizing all of my to-dos and wants for the project in a centralized and easy location where I could just view it at will. And what I learned from that is that although tasks might get monotonous after a little bit, it's best to just knock off parts one by one and not just skip around with everything that has to be done. And here's a demo. So you don't have to log in to use this site. I think I heard Nico say that if he has to log in immediately, he just bounces from the site. So I have it so you can view everything right away, but for a lot of the functionality to work on the site, you do have to log in. So I'm just going to go ahead and log in. There's a sign up page and a login page, but I already made one before, so I'm just going to log in. Hopefully this works. Sweet, it works. Okay, so when you log in, it takes you to your profile page. It tells you your name. I just signed up as player 1 to make things easy and all the same. And then you can view all the beers that you've favorited. Here are all the brews that you could search through. There's 80, and you could search by their names, so when you type in, say, Pilsner, it brings up all the beers just with the P. And you could go ahead and add your favorites. So I can add Buzz, you can add Electric India, and then you could go over to your profile, and those beers will populate on your profile page. The breweries takes a second to load because I have, I think, 27,000 breweries in my database. And then this also has the same search function where you can search 10, barrel, and it brings up all the ones that you search and cuts out everything else. And then lastly, the spin page, just a fun little spin the bottle type game where you sign up with all your players, all your friends, whoever sign up, and you could spin the bottle, and player 1 wins. And you can keep spinning. Let's try and get bruh. Okay, no. So I left the kind of rules or instructions for this open. You can play it however you want to. The beer bottle lands on you 3 times. You have to drink. 1 time if you're all alcoholics, however you want to play it. And that's pretty much it.